This is my unofficial Ironman. I play Lost Ark without the ability to use the auction house or trade other players, and despite the huge flaws in my characters because of this, I've managed to find groups and clear content. My goal right now is to be able to clear Clown and eventually clear Belshazzar Gate 1 the week it comes out. Last episode, we cleared Vicus and completed Lost Wind Cliffs 12s, which are massive upgrades to this account. This episode, we are upgrading more parts of the account, and that starts by securing a purple fishing rod. And you'll see why it's so important in this race to Belshazzar. Fishing rods have a pool of stats that are randomly assigned when acquired. Similar to my basic understanding of how the new bracelets are going to work, but unlike bracelets, you can't just pay silver to re-roll them without crafting an entirely new piece, which requires a new part, which we can't just buy off the auction house like a normal account would. There's a chance to obtain these crafting kits from secret maps, which are actually the ones crafted in the stronghold, or from excavating platinum fields, which is where we actually got our drop from. And luckily, we got two of the best possible stats on our first purple fishing rod: minigame reward acquisition and minigame difficulty decrease. If you don't know much about fishing, most of the juicy rewards you can get are from completing a perfect zone in the net casting minigame. Every time you float fish, you have a chance to receive a fishing buff. Get 5 stacks of the buff and you are allowed to net cast once. The minigame difficulty decreased attribute makes it so it's much easier to hit the perfect zones. And to further optimize this method, we can cycle in a green rod while building up the buff so we don't waste durability on our purple rod. Now that we have ample production of Uhre fusion material going, we can finally get some character upgrades. We moved 2 characters to 1370 where they can start farming legendary accessories and stones, and apparently legendary engravings too. Woo-hoo! Double legendary engraving drop on our Valtan Hard. That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. Vital point hit is the engraving we have the most of. I think it's in the lead with 3. I don't think I was doing that much damage. Yeah, Annihilator. Scrapper Taijutsu. That's a lot of gold. 4k gold? I mean, that's basically like 1.5 free Argos runs just from a drop. That's pretty nice. Also, can I just add this? We have fucking crazy luck when it comes to legendary card selection packs on this account. With all this gold we're getting from legendary engravings and legendary card packs, we can afford to hone both our Shadow Hunters to 14-15. We even get a gate kill 1 on Jane, but we disconnected in the second gate, so I don't count it. We'll be back, all right? We'll be back on this. We'll do a whole Valtan episode, I promise. We have a 1485 and a 1475, so if we get a counter, we're just gonna Dark Bomb. There's the counter, there's the Dark Bomb, all according to plan. Look at that, look at that. Wait a sec, look at that. What was that? Dude, my Dark Bomb isn't up yet. I couldn't even throw one if I wanted. Fighter? I think I out-damaged this guy. He's, yeah, 1375. Well, the boss wasn't alive very long, so I guess it's hard to get damage in. Time to hunt. That's an idea. 51%, wow. This is why you do them. This is exactly why you do them. Okay, 403 extra gold. Oh, Peacemaker 2 heavy armor with crit. That's good. You just gotta be better. See, this is no. I mean, we get a legendary engraving every time. We know this. This is fact. But I would take home a combat readiness engraving here for 350. Just to say we have it. Look at that. We got it. We just did our first Punica Chaos Dungeon on our second Artillerist, actually, and it is Spirit Absorption. I should have bought the other one. No. Shout out to this Giga Chad right here because he was offering free buses because he was learning. It did take him a few tries, but he did kill it, so we got a Valtan kill technically on our Shadow Hunter. See, there I am. That's me. That's me right there. We got a kill. We got the chest. We got the loot. I'm a businessman. I'm not going to turn down a free bus, and you'd be crazy to turn one down yourself. Okay, 2 special hones. Let's just see. You never know. We didn't know that one was going to hit. We thought we could hit that one. Oh, boy. Oh, do I really want to try this? If we get a few pieces early, then maybe we'll make a push. Oh, 3 tap. Holy smokes. That was big. if we went for another. 540 gold per. Okay, maybe we should slow down. It two tapped. Holy smokes. We are getting pretty lucky here. Nice. That wasn't too much at all. That wasn't too bad at all. We can keep going. Running low on the fusion material. Oh, can we do it before we run out of... I mean, we'd have to two-tap it. We'd have to two-tap it here. I wished. Well, we're still a lot closer than I thought we would be at. Let's just open these. Come on, please. Come on, we just want to get to Valtan Hard. Nice. Okay, so 1445, which sucks because we just did the Chaos Dungeon, but I bet we have an easier time getting into a Vicus group, but now the whole thing is we get to do a Valtan Hard, which, I don't know if we're going to get into a group, but it'd be pretty, pretty cool. Pretty good unlock for the account. Big unlock for the account. I wanted to see what my damage was before I equipped the Nightmare gear, so I did a quick one. I did about a 3-minute damage test, and I pulled a little under 900. We get to gear transfer this over. Oh no, what happened to our item level? Just kidding. Ooh, we should use one on this. Nice, we hit. That's actually a really big one. So, MP cost minus 50%, damage of skills that consume MP plus 12%. So, hypothetically, we should just be pulling 12% more damage. So, let's see if that's true. I got a little carried away practicing my rotations, and with endless mana, I actually never run out of mana, which is pretty cool. So the best part about 1445 is actually that you get into the 1445 plus Argos P3 groups, which are juicers. Nice. That was fast. That was real fast. 830. That's a quick Argos P3 right there. So I did get into a Valtan Hard group. I actually started it, and apparently if you just say the weekday and the time of day, people will join, and you'll get 2 supports. Look at that. It's a foolproof formula. The audio got all messed up in this section, so I don't have any of it, but there were some interesting raid leading decisions we had to make. Like right in the very beginning, we had so much damage that we actually lined up for orbs, even though I was saying in the title of the party to just do way 1 and 2. We lined up for the first orbs, and actually what ended up happening was we had way by the time it came up. So I just made the decision here to say, let's just way skip 1. And, depending on where the damage is in the second part, we can just way skip the second or maybe line up for orbs. So yeah, the damage is just, you can see we're pushing it. It's, we're pretty far away from the sidereal. We don't really want to have to wait a while, but Freeze comes out right before we line up for orbs, right as he teleports to the center. So we all have to kind of rush into position, get into position, sort of. It's going okay. It's not going okay. Yeah, I didn't advertise this group as an orbs group, so I'm not expecting people to do orbs. You know what I mean? If you're gonna sign up for a group that says we're not doing orbs and then they switch it on you, it's not your fault. You signed up for the group that said we were doing way 1 and 2. So in this second attempt, you can see we're just running around. We're really not dealing any damage, and we do get way on the first one because I say let's just do way 1 and 2. The second one, we push it in, we try to do orbs again, and we fuck it up. It looked like somebody in the top left might have fucked it up there. That's just from the recording, though. So we line up. We're going to do orbs on the first one because it doesn't make sense to do way then orbs, because you do this 4-minute fight and then end up having to try orbs once. I'd rather be trying orbs and then do the rest of the fight, which is going to be pretty easy if you have a way skip. So we needed a little practice. We needed to figure out what was going wrong. I didn't know what was going wrong. I couldn't see what was going wrong. So apparently this guy got 2 orbs on him. That's all right. That shit happens. So you just need to see it a few times. And, if we get orbs once, then I'm pretty confident we'll clear the fight. It's pretty close, but we get it. We get those. So way skip, but the bombs go off. You have plenty of time to get there. It's okay. And as long as you kind of stay close to these orbs right as they spawn, then you'll pick them up for the boys. And look at that. Valtan Hard Gate 1. Pretty nice. We were not even close to being on the damage charts. We had like a 1490, a 1480. We had a bunch of high item level people, but look at that. We did get our first completion, and I got to raid lead it. Nice. The tightest triangle you've ever seen. Look at this. And I'm holding the mouse down, which apparently just extends your hitbox or some shit. We get a good Balthor. Okay, this move is a son of a bitch, but you only see it a few times. I go for this counter. It was just so dumb. I was on full health when he was doing this move in the very beginning, but I end up dying for it. But you know what was funny? Everybody I passed the lead to somebody else, and they died too. Almost in order. So I end up in a situation where he's about to phase, but I throw down Balthor right on top of him, and he spins, which hits 2 people out of it, which means we wipe. We just restart. The next attempt, it's a very similar situation. He's on a very similar amount of health, but I decided to throw it off center like this, and we still almost get hit out, but everybody gets in and we're safe, so we can actually have an attempt here. So we're going into Ghost Phase soon. Bard goes for the hero counter, doesn't hit it on the small platform, but now we find ourselves, we're split from the group. We have to throw a Balthor down. He's going to be throwing out some moves. So we get it down. They dodge the axe. Things are okay. Balthor comes down, and we do a successful Ghost Phase transition. We're okay. Things are good. I get so bailed out right there. It's a very lucky Ghost Phase for me, but we end up needing the luck a little bit. We get down to a 3-person final phase here, so just have to finish it off, hit our counters, don't get grabbed. Thyrane's up. Throw it down. He goes for a counter, so I time stop. Just to make sure he dies before he even swings, but that gets a little scary there at the end, but we buy the chest for 500, which means that we can actually afford our weapon, and soon we can afford our Nightmare 4-piece. We get around to crafting our weapon, and 25 quality. All right, that's not going to do. We got to do better than that. Okay, all right, we have one more try. Oh, 50. My math is correct. We are approximately halfway to 100 quality weapon. We killed Vicus in a pretty decent group, but we really needed to just get the covetous wings here so that we can actually get our 4-set, our Nightmare 4-set, which means we're just going to do more and more and more damage. But, here at the very end, I wanted to end on a win. I wanted to cut a decent stone, so maybe we can get 4-3 next episode. And, I think I settled on my Forever Stone. What is happening? Holy shit. What? Oh no. Oh my god, what just happened? I just blacked out. What just happened? Oh my god. Oh my god.